concept. There was a company, still is, called Mrs. Prindables, who did upscale, luxury, gourmet caramel apples. And every year, for 20 plus years, during the holidays, we've been able to make available an exclusive package that they don't sell anywhere else. Now, because TV is difficult to tell scale, as you look at that beautiful chocolate chip and toffee covered caramel apple, it is the size of a big man's fist. These are huge. These are the largest apples that Mrs. Prindables ever does. They are hand-picked from the trees in Washington. They are the Granny Smiths, the ones that are sweet, but just tart enough to tease your tongue. And you're getting 10 of them for $5 a piece, $49.99. This is our today's special value as we continue our Holideals Festival, which is our way of being able to celebrate the shopping season of Christmas a little early. We're not waiting till fourth quarter. We're not waiting until Thanksgiving weekend. You're going to get 5 hand-dipped caramel apples that are treated with candy cane sprinkles and double chocolate chips. 5 of those. Individual gift boxes that Mrs. Prindables doesn't do for anybody else. Then the other 5 are that wonderful combination of English toffee bits and chocolate chips. So 10 people, let me redo the math. 9 people on your list and then yourself. You got to keep one. Come on. You know, they say it's better to give than receive. Not always. You got to keep at least one for yourself. And they will arrive at your door at the perfect time. 58,000 plus people have picked it up, and we have 5 different shipping dates that are available to you. And there's a reason for that. If you want them right now, we've got them, and they'll ship out early in November. That'll be 11/9. If you're looking for them so that they're there before Thanksgiving, then we have the week of 11/16. If you want to choose to make sure that you can get people off your holiday list early, then I would pick the last day in November. If you want them for Christmas, order the 12/7. And if you're looking them for a New Year's Eve celebration, then go with the 12/14. Now, the reason why we have 5 different ship dates is not only just for your convenience, but these are done by hand. They are a confection company unlike any other. And what they are probably best known for is their caramel. Ooh, that pot is hot. They hand dip each one of their apples in the absolute smoothest, richest caramel or caramel, depending upon how you say it, that you will ever possibly taste. Those are your Granny Smiths, hand-picked, grown in very limited orchards in Washington State. They make their caramel in small batches to make sure that it's absolutely perfect. And once they hand dip their apples, they then hand candy coat each and every one. This is the size of a standard Mrs. Prindables apple. That is a generous size. But take a look at what you're getting with our today's special value. 10 of the big guys, the biggies. Those are the largest apples that they do, and they are undescribably wonderful. One apple can actually provide a dessert for up to 8 people. 8 people. Lori Shore is our representative for Mrs. Prindables and has been for many, many years. She is safe distancing and is at her home.
Yes.
And you and I both love chocolate and caramel. Oh, but when you combine these flavors together with that coolness, when you bite into an apple, it snaps. There's really something special about Mrs. Prindables, isn't there?
There really is something special, and I feel so honored to be with Mrs. Prindables for a decade now and really join the customers who have made these caramel apples an annual tradition. It's a thrill for us at Mrs. Prindables. Thank you so much for doing this year after year. The reason why we get so excited about this, it's our one today special value of the entire year, and that's really kind of playtime for our designers and developers at Mrs. Prindables, because that's why we get to do the large apples and still keep it super, super affordable. That's why we can do the large apples and include those fun, lighthearted, glossy gift boxes. So we really love to play. We know it's fun for our customers and it's fun for us too to really go all out this one time a year.
It's become a family tradition for so many people. Every year they order. I'll tell you, I'm going to recommend you order the November ship dates, like for right now, or making sure that you've got them there for Thanksgiving. And what I have never met yet anyone who could eat one apple in one sitting. Have you? Have you done it, Pat? That makes me, you're so tiny. That is so funny. Here in Philadelphia, we have like hot dog eating contest, and it's always like a 102-pound woman who eats 7,500 chicken wings in 30 minutes. I had no idea that you had done that. Let me cut into one of these. Oh, and I want you to see how thick the layer is of caramel. Look at how much caramel and candy is on each and every one of them. They are absolutely the perfect snack. And then what you can do is cut them up into sections, like so, but you get that crunch of the apple, and then you get the chewiness of the caramel, and it's perfect. Lori, I'm gonna put you on the spot. It's gonna be a tough one. With the two different flavors that we're making available in this today's special value, do you have a favorite? The double chocolate chip I think is wonderful, but that toffee in chocolate chip for me is the big winner.
That has been kind of unanimous, I think, since we've been presenting this among the hosts and myself. Exactly. And let me just add one little thing, Dan. It's not double chocolate, it's triple chocolate.
Oh.
That's our #1 popular flavor, and it's all 3 kinds of chocolate with the sprinkles. And then the second one is my favorite too. It's that here I've got one of them cut up, the Heath toffee and the milk chocolate chips. And what I love doing, I'm doing kind of what you did, and as far as showing how much one apple provides as far as wedges, because I like the idea of using this as a family night, a family movie night in your own home. And this is for everyone in your family. But I also love picturing those special people on your gift list getting to sit down, take good care of themselves, treat themselves to something they wouldn't normally buy. This one on the back says Carol. She is the woman working long and hard in that kitchen at QVC for us just to get that table ready and all. She's always thinking about food for others. I want her to sit down, enjoy food herself. Who are the other people that you're thinking of that you just want to say, treat yourself? This is your time. Don't work. Enjoy.
And we're talking about a very affordable gift. It breaks down to $5 a piece. One apple becomes this plate of goodies. One apple. That's how big they are. And they do last in the refrigerator for a few weeks, but I don't know that they won't be eaten or consumed faster than you might expect. And play with them, have fun. Each one of these boxes is done individually. I know that Mrs. Printables doesn't do the gift boxes at any other time of the year and doesn't do them for any other retailer. And these big apples, the giants, are only available here. So pick them up at $49.98. You have no shipping and handling. And we even have the easy pay as well. So you can take 5 months to pay for it, spread that out and enjoy. I think it's the perfect way to be able to say to somebody how much you care and how much you want them to know that you appreciate what they've done for you over the year. I can't believe
Dan,
Pat,
I'm with you on that.
I can't believe Pat has eaten a whole apple all by herself. That makes me laugh.
That is not funny at all. That is very possible. And I know another very amazing woman who has done that as well. I just want to add that to the conversation.
Okay, you know, I caught that subtle hint. I invite people to join us. Lori, if anybody is a big fan of Mrs. Printables, give us a phone call. There should be a phone number on the bottom of the screen. There it is. And give us a phone call and share your story with Pat, myself, and with Lori. That'll be fun.
I would love that, because one of the things that we are honored about at Mrs. Printables is that this is truly an annual tradition. And so what we try to do every year is maintain that quality that you've appreciated, hopefully keep that price really doable. So maybe when in the past you've only given maybe a greeting card, now you can do a gift and then come up with super unique and just full of holiday spirit designer boxes, and that's what we did this time too. I also love what we've done this year. I think this is the earliest time ever that
Yep.
I can remember we've presented a today's special value for Mrs. Printables, and it's all about taking the stress off. Go ahead, take care of 10 gifts right now. You don't have to know exactly to whom you're going to gift them or how you're going to use them. They can be customized. You can serve. You can use them as place markers. You can use as the box as decorations, and maybe just use the apple inside as a ribbon around it, just like that. But also take advantage of those earlier ship dates if you want to. My all-time favorite is the 11:30, because my goal is, especially maybe the gifts for people outside of my family.
Right.
I want to take care of those early before their lives are crazy too, Get them out, spread them out, get that holiday cheer going early. And then you can more focus maybe on the people inside the walls of your home.
Lori, you and I both know the world has been absolutely crazy this year. Something as simple as one gift can absolutely change someone's feelings, can make them feel welcome, can make them feel loved. We're also, consideration, in just a few short days, we set the clocks back. It's going to be dark at 5:30 at night here on the East Coast. So when it gets to be fall, to be able to set up a bonfire in the backyard and to be able to cut up one of these caramel apples and to have hot chocolate, that becomes an event. It turns Tuesday into a great day. When you give something like this as a gift, it is always well received. And the flavors are exceptional. Mrs. Printables is truly the gourmet leader in candied apples and caramel apples. We've been working with them for 20 some odd years, right, Pat? We've had over 60,000 of you pick up our today's special value. Lori, let's go over the ship dates again, because we have more ship dates than I ever remember. We can ship them coming up almost immediately, which will be 11/6. So that way you can enjoy them before Thanksgiving. We have another ship date available, which is 11/16. I misspoke. It's 11/9 is the first one. 11/16. So they're there in time for Thanksgiving. The 11/30 ship date. And I agree with you on that, Lori. If you're going to give them for the holidays, go ahead and get them shipped early. And we'll talk about how you can, put these in the refrigerator. 12/7 is the one so that you can enjoy it prior to the holidays. And then 12/14 will get there so that you have them if you're having a get together and you're having folks over for New Year's. How long can I put them in a refrigerator? How do I best keep them so that they're at their peak of freshness when I give them as a gift, Lori?
Great question. You're going to want to put them straight into your fridge, and they'll stay fresh in your fridge up to 3 weeks. And that's why picking a good ship date is really, advantageous. So it really syncs up with when you plan to give and enjoy these. That December 7th ship date is the earliest one you'd want to pick if you want to be able to eat these all the way through Christmas Day and beyond. Yeah. I'm sitting in front of one of the many boxes that arrived at my house. I had the joy. My kids were playing outside, and I hear this big yell, "Mommy, there are 15 Printables boxes outside our door." And then I got to say, yay, and you're not allowed to eat one of them until we're done with today's special value. But that's another story. There's been some stress in this home. This is the box I got. This is what's going to come to your door, or if you do a bill to ship to the door of someone that you really care about. Just reminding you again, it's the larger apples that we love. So take advantage of our one today's special value of the year, and also the auto delivery is a great way to lock in that same value later in the year. But it's all about, my favorite part is this, getting it home, sitting down in front of my favorite movie, or TV show,
Yep.
and just getting these apples ready to give. You're not going to place getting different gifts for the men and then different gifts for the women, and then, maybe these would be better for the kids. It's for everybody. You don't have to look for gift boxes or gift tags. It's right included. And then customize these how you want to. So that means it can be a standalone gift, and give yourself permission to do that. It's done. This is 10 standalone gifts. But if it's going to help you out, maybe to add, I've got the Black Santa choice. If you want to add a store gift card, how much more personal it is to add a gift of food along with it. If you want to join a few together, hey, I've got a good one, Dan. Take a look at this. I took half of the assortment. This is just half.
Right.
This is 5 of the boxes, 5 of the apples. Can you imagine what an impressive gift this might be if you want to take it to everyone at your vet's office, for example, or your pediatrician's office? It's all about making sure at this early date that whatever happens, those events and those needs that you can't even predict right now, you'll be ready for.
Well, it was a family tradition in our household from the time I was a very little child. I think it might be all over the country. When Santa Claus would fill the stockings, in the toe of the stocking you would always find either a tangerine or an apple.